So, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Teacher P.
Okay, it's only Cream. All right. Anyway, thank you so much, Cream. So for today's topic class, we already started learning about Western culture, about their history, okay, about those people who are important when it comes to Western culture or Western civilization. And today, actually, we are going to learn another interesting history, okay? One of the most important history when it comes to Western culture. And her name is Anne Frank. All right? Let me just ask, do you have idea about Anne Frank? Anyone? Okay, let me just call a number then. Um, Okay, number 25/6, Yusef.
Yes,
Do you have any idea about Anne Frank?
no.
No, okay. So anyway, don't worry, we are going to learn about Anne Frank, okay, with our lesson. All right, let's proceed. So this is how she looked like, okay? She is actually she is really young and she loves to write a diary. All right? She is actually called as the diarist or German diarist, meaning when you say diarist, she actually write a diary. Okay? So everything that is happening around her, okay, she wrote it in her diary book or notebook. All right? And she actually shared one of the most, I would say, inspiring quote. And she said, "In spite of everything, I still believe that people are really good at heart." All right, so let's have someone to read it for us. Okay, 5/7. Okay, now we.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, now we please repeat after me. Okay. Okay, repeat after me. In spite of everything,
In spite of everything,
I still believe
I still believe
that people
that people
are really good
are really good
at heart.
at heart.
Okay, thank you, Nawi. So, all right. So, don't worry. We will be able to know why Anne Frank wrote this quote in her diary. Okay, because later on we will know what happened. Okay. Now, let's know more about her and let me just play a video. So we have a question here. Who is actually Anne Frank? Okay. Now in this video, we will be able to answer that question. To answer that question, who is really Anne Frank? Okay. So listen carefully so that if I will ask a question, you will be able to answer.
She's one of the most influential, widely read writers of the 20th century, and she never lived to see her book in print, or even to see her 16th birthday. We're talking about Anne Frank, a symbol of resilience and lost innocence in the face of the Holocaust. Anne Frank was born in 1929 in Frankfurt, Germany, the youngest daughter of a Jewish family. Hitler and his anti-Semitic Nazi party rose to power in 1933, and so the Frank family moved to the more tolerant city of Amsterdam in the Netherlands. In June of 1940, the Netherlands was invaded by Germany, and conditions for people there, especially Jews, began to deteriorate. The Franks tried to leave for the US, but were blocked from doing so by restrictive immigration policies. Later, on her 13th birthday, Anne received a simple present that would have enormous historical repercussions. It was a blank diary. In it, Anne chronicled her thoughts and feelings, writing about her family and friends and boys, all the kind of things you might expect from a young teenage girl. As Anne began her diary, the situation in occupied Netherlands worsened. Jews were stripped of their rights, forbidden from attending schools, from shopping at most stores, and from taking public transportation. They were subject to a curfew, and they were being sent to work in camps. Faced with these increasingly difficult circumstances, the Franks made a daring decision. They would go into hiding. Their hiding place? A series of unoccupied rooms above the warehouse of the company where Anne's father Otto had worked. In early July of 1942, the Franks fled to this secret annex, while leaving acquaintances to think they'd actually fled the country. The family would attempt to wait out the Nazi occupation. They had help from a small group of friends who brought them food and supplies and kept their secret. But the Franks and others could never leave the annex. They lived in constant fear of discovery and arrest. All this time, for over 2 years, Anne kept her diary. She wrote with a wit and an awareness well beyond her years. Tragically, the Frank family's time in the secret annex came to an abrupt end in August 1944. The Gestapo raided their quarters and sent everyone to concentration camps. The Franks were taken to Auschwitz, and later, Anne and her sister Margot were moved to the Bergen-Belsen concentration camp in Germany. In the late winter or early spring of 1945, they both died there, most likely of typhus. The only one from the annex to survive the war was Anne's father, Otto Frank. After the end of the war, Otto returned to Amsterdam. One of the women who brought them food while they were in hiding, Miep Gies, gave him a pile of papers and documents she'd rescued from the annex. Among those papers was Anne's diary. Otto was astounded by what he read and sought to bring Anne's writing to a wider public. First published in the Netherlands in 1947, Anne's diary eventually came out in America in 1952 under the title Anne Frank, The Diary of a Young Girl. Anne Frank's diary remains one of the most widely read books across the globe. It's been translated into over 60 languages, and over 30 million copies are in print. The world will never forget the story of Anne Frank and her family, and the millions of others who lost their lives in the Holocaust.
All right. Okay. So that is the answer of our question. Okay. So Anne Frank is actually a German Jewish, all right, girl, and who were able to experience the Holocaust. All right. So you see or let me ask, do you happen to, or do you have idea, or have you heard the name Adolf Hitler? Class?
I know.
You know. Okay, do you know the story?
I don't know the whole story, but I know the World War II.
Yes, exactly. Thank you so much, Yusef. So, actually, Anne Frank is one of the victim when the Nazi. Okay, this is a political party in Germany. Okay, the Nazi party led by Adolf Hitler. Okay, now let's go ahead and continue. Okay, so after this one, okay, we will learn first the vocabulary, and after that, we are going to read an article. So for us to understand the article, let's go ahead and learn some vocabulary. All right, so for our first vocabulary, we have what we call escape. Okay, everyone repeat after me. Escape.
Escape.
Okay.
Escape.
Okay. Cream, escape. What does it mean?
To get free from something or to avoid something.
All right. Thank you so much, Cream. So you see, escape meaning to get free from something or to avoid something. During their time, okay, they are trying to escape from the Nazi party, okay, from the Nazi power, because during that time, the Nazi are trying to capture the Jewish people. All right, so they tried to escape to America, but they were not able to do so. Now let's go to the next one. All right, let me just do this first. Escape, how does it spell?
ESCAPE.
Again?
E uh 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 let me ESCAPE.
All right, that is correct. Thank you so much, Cream.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right, so the next vocabulary we have is diary. Okay, if everybody repeat after me. Okay, diary.
Diary.
Okay, diary, how does it spell?
DIARY.
Alright.
All right. So, diary meaning a book in which you record your thoughts or feelings or what has happened each day, okay? Actually, I also have a diary. I always write anything that I feel. If I'm feeling sad, if I'm happy, if there's something happened, I write it in my notebook. Okay, let me call a number. Pop.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning, teacher.
Okay, please read the meaning of diary.
A book in which you record your
Thoughts.
dream, a thought, or feeling, or what has happened each day.
Okay, do you have a diary?
Yes, I have.
Okay, that's good. Okay, thank you so much, Pop. The next vocabulary we have is support. Okay, everyone repeat after me. Support.
Support.
All right. Support. Let's have 5/7 number 5. Rawi.
Hello.
Okay, Rawi. Support. What does it mean?
To agree with and give encouragement to someone.
Encouragement.
Encouragement to someone or something because you want him, her, or it to succeed. Succeed.
Okay, thank you so much, Rawi. So, support meaning to agree with and give encouragement to someone or something because you want him, her, or it to succeed. Like, example, if you're doing something, let's say you're doing a competition, so your teacher will actually help you, your teacher will encourage you that you can do it. Okay, that is one of the act of supporting a person. All right, next we have what we call comfort. Okay, comfort, everyone repeat after me. Comfort.
Comfort.
Okay, now comfort, let's have 5/6 number 25.
Teacher.
Okay, what's your nickname again?
Tangmi.
Okay, Tangmi. Okay, Tangmi, comfort, what does it mean? Please read.
To make someone feel better when they are sad or worried.
Okay, better. Okay. Thank you, Tangmi. Alright, comfort meaning to make someone feel better when they are sad or worried. Example, if your friend has a boyfriend and they broke up, so you are going to comfort your friend like, it's okay, you can still find much better guy or much better girl. Alright, so that is the act of comforting, okay, a person. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, we have actually I included this one last time, okay, with our Shakespeare topic. But let's see if you remember the word. Okay, how do you read this word?
Translated.
Okay, that is correct. Translated. So meaning translated. Let's have 5/ let me call a number again. 5/6 number 19.
Yes.
Okay, please read.
To change words into a different language.
Okay, thank you so much. What's your nickname?
Oppo.
Oppo. Thank you, Oppo. All right,
Okay.
so like what we are doing actually these days. Okay, for you to understand English, you translate in Thai. For me to understand Thai, I need to translate it in English through Google Translate. All right, now let's go to the next one. Okay, we have what we call hiding place. Okay, everyone repeat after me. Hiding place.
Hiding
Hiding
place.
place.
All right. So hiding place, meaning let's have 5/6 35.
Yes.
Okay, what's your nickname?
Deal.
Okay, Bill. Okay, Bill, hiding place, what does it mean? Please read.
A place where something can be hidden.
All right, thank you so much, Bill. So hiding place is a place where something can be hidden or a place where you can hide. Okay, so this is what they do during when the Nazi or when the during the World War II, when Hitler are trying to capture or to arrest the Jewish people. This is where they do. Okay, they hide. Okay, to a hiding place. All right, next. Okay, let me see if you remember the spelling. Okay, hiding place. What hiding place? How does it spell?
HIDING PLACE.
All right. Okay, Cream. Hiding place. What does it mean in Thai?
เป็นสถานที่ที่ซ่อนตัวอยู่ right?
Ah, that's long. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what's that Thai called, but I understand.
You understand?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Cream. All right. So the next vocabulary that we have is concentration camp. Okay, again, listen carefully. Concentration camp. Okay, repeat after me. Ready, go. Concentration camp.
Concentration camp.
Okay. So when we say concentration camp, okay, Cream, can you please read the meaning?
Okay. A place where large numbers are kept as prisoners. Prisoners in extremely bad conditions, especially for political reasons.
All right, thank you. So during the time of World War II, okay, this is where the Jewish people be kept as a prisoners. So like they are being punished. Okay, they are working for something that the Nazi party can benefit of. Okay, so they call the camp or the place as concentration camp. All right, now let's see. I know this is very long, but let's try if you can remember. Concentration camp, how does it spell?
EUNCENTRATIONCAMP.
Did you take a picture of it? Good job, Good job. You were able to remember the spelling. Okay. Now next, we have what we call dream. Okay. Everyone repeat after me. Dream.
Dream.
Okay. So, let me just explain it just a little bit of it. Okay. Dream, we can actually use this word depends on what's or on situation that we are trying to use this word. Okay, so we have what we call a dream when we are sleeping. Okay, when we sleep and there is something happening and we call it a dream. We can use this word as well when you talk about what do you want to be in the future. Okay, what is your goal? Or you can say, what is your dream? So you can say, my dream is to become a doctor. All right, so you can use the word depends on the situation. So let me call from 5/7. 5/7, number 26. Number 26.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, good morning. All right, dream. What does it mean? Please read.
Dream something that you want to happen very much, but that is not very likely.
Okay. So thank you. What's your nickname?
On
On. Okay, thank you so much, On. So dream something that you want to happen very much, but that is not very likely. So you just want to become a doctor, but in later on it will not really happen, okay? Or it can happen as well. Okay, now let's go to the next vocabulary. We have what we call confined. Okay, everyone repeat after me. Confined.
confide.
All right, so confined. How does it spell?
CONFID.
CONFIDE.
All right. So confined meaning, okay, Yusef, please read.
To tell something secret or personal to someone who you trust, not to tell anyone else.
All right, thank you. Confined meaning to tell something secret or personal to someone who you trust, not to tell anyone else. Like if you were, this is the kind of person that we can trust. Like if you want to tell them something, okay, they will not tell to others. Okay, it is actually between you and her. Okay, so you confide or you confess or or tell. All right, so you can use the word, I have something to confide, I have something to tell. Okay, this you can use that word. Okay, now let's go to the next one. We have what we call published. Okay, everyone repeat after me. Published.
Published.
Okay, so published, how does it spell?
PUBLISHED.
All right. So, Cream, can you please read it for us, the meaning?
To make information available to people, especially in a book, magazine, or newspaper, or to produce and sell a book, magazine, or newspaper.
Okay. Cream, available.
Available.
Okay, thank you, Cream. So, okay, as you can see if you remember in the video, okay, when the father of Anne Frank was able to survive, okay, so the neighbor who used to give them food, she actually kept all the things when they left the hiding place. And one that she was able to kept is the diary of Anne Frank, and she gave it to Anne's Frank father. And her father produced or give it to some publishing, okay, to publish the diary. Okay, so it was actually called the Diary of a Young Girl. So now let's go to the next one. We have what we call languages. Okay, I know that you already what it means. So languages, what does it mean in Thai?
ภาษา
Pasa.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right. So languages, it is actually not only language, okay? Meaning when we say languages, meaning it has a lot. So the diary of the young girl was actually published in many languages. There are English, French, German, Italian, or Maybe even also, I'm not sure if it was translated in Thai. All right, now let's see. So the next one we have is Typis. Okay, everyone repeat after me. Typis.
Typist.
All right. So while Anne Frank and the others was actually kept in the concentration camp, okay. So some of the historian or the writer believe that they died because of this disease or infection. All right. So typus, how does it spell?
Typus.
HUS.
All right. So let's have someone from 5/6. Okay, 5/6, number 5.
Yes, teacher.
What's your nickname?
น้ำฝน
Okay, Nampon. Please read. Typus, what does it mean?
and infection
Infectious
infection disease
disease
infection disease spread
spread
by
lice.
rice
Mhm.
rice small insects that live on the body
Causing
can see a
cause
high body temperature
temperature severe
severe pains
pains
in the head and
purple.
purple spot on the body.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, typhus meaning an infectious disease spread by lice. Actually, if you have a small brothers or and sisters, we can actually this one see in their heads. We call it lice. Okay, so the lice really look like this. All right, so it was during the concentration camp. They believe that they died because of this infectious disease, because of typhus. Okay, because it caused high temperature in your body, and then if you cannot get through it, then you will die. All right. Now let's go to our article. So I will read the article first, and I will have someone to read the article again. All right. So please listen carefully. Anne Frank. Okay. Anne Frank is a Jewish girl born on June 12, 1929. Her family moved to the Netherlands to escape from the Nazis in Germany. She got a diary as a birthday present on her 13th birthday and dreams of becoming a writer. She even wrote on the first page of her diary, "I hope I shall be able to confide in you completely, as I have never been able to do in anyone before. And I hope that you will be a great support and comfort me." She named her diary Kitty. She wrote in her diary for over 2 years, which became one of the most published books ever and had been translated to over 60 different languages. You see, it is a lot, 60. Anne was taken on a concentration camp when a German police found them in their hiding place. She died of typhus a month before the Jews were freed. All right. Now let's have two person to read the article again. So let's have Cream and Pop.
Okay.
Okay. You read the whole thing, okay? You first, Cream.
Okay, teacher. I'm ready. Anne Frank is a Jewish girl born on June 12, 1929. Her family moved to the Netherlands to escape from the Nazis in Germany.
Nazis.
Nazis in Germany. She got a diary as a birthday present on her 13th birthday and dreamed of becoming a writer. She even wrote on the first page of her diary, "I hope I shall be able to confide in you completely, as I have never been able to do in anyone before. And I hope that you will be a great support and comfort me." She named her diary Kitty. She wrote in her diary for over 2 years, which became one of the most published books ever and had been translated to over 60 different languages and was taken on a concentration camp when a German police found them in their hiding place. She died of typhus a month before the Jews were freed.
Alright, thank you so much, Cream. Next, Pop.
Okay. Anne Frank is a Jewish girl born on June 12, 1929. Her family moved to the Netherlands to escape.
Escape.
Again, teacher.
Escape.
Escape from the Nazis in Germany. She got a diary as a birthday present on her
13th.
13th birthday and dreamed of becoming a writer. She even was on the first page of her diary. "I hope I shall be able
Able.
to again teacher
Able.
able to confess
Confide.
In you completely, as I have never been able to do in
Anyone.
anyone before, and I hope that you will be a great support and comfort me." She named her diary Kitty. She was in her diary for over 2 years, which became one of the most
Published.
published book
Ever.
never, and has been translated to over 60 different languages and was taken on a concentration camp when a German police
Yes.
force them in the
Hiding. Yeah.
hiding place. She died of
Typis.
typis a month before the Jews
Yes.
were
Juice.
free. Jews were free.
Okay. Are you still okay, Pop?
Thank you, teacher.
Good job. All right. So, in this article, let's see if you understand the article. So, we have 2 questions, okay? So, let's see if you can answer the question. All right. This is for everybody, okay? Now, our structure is, and the question is, who is Anne Frank? Okay. Let's see if you remember the article. Okay, everyone, Tukun. Everyone, who is Anne Frank?
She is writer.
She is Writer?
Writer?
It is actually on the first, yeah, she can be a writer, but she was not really described as a writer. But she wants to become a writer.
I think she
She
is
is a Jewish girl.
Okay, yes. Anne Frank is a Jewish girl. Alright. Now, next question is, what does she wrote on the first page of her diary? Let's see if you remember.
Birdie.
Huh?
She wrote, I hope I shall be able to confide in you completely as I have never been able to do in anyone before, and I hope that you will be a great support and comfort me.
Oh, very good. That is correct. Okay, now let's do a question and answer. Very good, Cream, and Pop. Now let's do a question and answer. Now, I want Cream and Pop first. Okay, from 5/7, let's have Cream and Pop. And then for the second, let's have from 5/6, number 25 and number 20. Alright? Okay, so Pop and Cream, please start the conversation.
Who is Anne Frank?
Anne Frank is a Jewish.
Jewish what?
Jewish. Okay, let's teacher.
Jewish ally. Jewish what?
Jewish German writer, right?
No. She can be a writer, but in our article she was not described as writer. Jewish ally. Jewish girl.
Jewish girl, okay.
Yes. Okay, next.
What does she wrote on the first page of her diary?
She was, I hope I shall be able to confess in your completely, as I have never been able to do in anyone before, and I hope that you will be a great support and comfort me.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much, Cream and Pop. I really appreciate because you always cooperate in our class. All right, now 5/6, number 20 and 25. Yusef and I forgot the name of 5/625. Okay, Yusef, let's do the conversation then, okay? I will be the question, I will do the question, and you do the answer, okay?
Okay.
So, Yusef, who is Anne Frank? According to our article, okay, who is Anne Frank?
She is a Jewish girl
Okay.
who she wrote in her diary for over 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Become one of the most popular books ever.
Alright, okay. Thank you for your answer. Second question, what does she wrote on the first page of her diary?
Me?
Yes.
She wrote in her diary for years, which became published and had been translated to over 60 different languages.
Yes, but what is she wrote in her first page?
She wrote from her first page.
Yes, she wrote something in the first page of her diary. What did she wrote there?
She wrote on the first page of her diary is, I hope I shall be able to confine it completely. I have never been able to do in anyone before. And I hope that you will be great support and comfort me.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay. I really want to thank you, class, for always cooperating in our class. Now, for your classwork, okay? Let me just share to you about your classwork. Okay? Okay, hold on. Give me a second. So this is your classwork. So I hope that everyone actually take a picture of the article, because, or actually you can find the answer in Google, but I hope that you will do it right. Okay? So you answer the first question, what is Anne Frank's nationality? When you say nationality meaning Sancha Chemai?
Yes.
Yes. What is her nationality? And then what did she get on her 13th birthday? What do you think is the reason why her book became popular? Okay? I want you to write, not only like copy everything, but I hope that you will write something meaningful. And the last one is, do you think Anne Frank is a good writer? If you will say yes, why? If you say no, why? All right? And the last one, number 5, is that Anne Frank actually writes something. Okay, Anne Frank's in her journal describe what it's like to live in the period of Nazis. If you were to write a journal meaning it's a diary also, okay? What are the things you would like to write it and why? Okay? So we have our Google Translate. If you cannot understand the question very well, you can translate it so that you can write also something meaningful. All right? So that is all for this morning class. I want to say thank you for everyone for cooperating, especially Cream, Pop, Yusef, and the others who answer when I ask you to read. All right, do you have any questions?
No.
All right. Bye class. Enjoy your day.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye.
Thank you, Teacher P.
Thank you.